factory, and again I left and I designed the fight on a piece of paper with ideas. It take a lot from you, and also the guy, the Sandman, was not a fighter. He was a good actor with a good face. He looked very strong, and the guy was I was having a difficult time to show him how to throw a punch or a kick. So we came up with some ideas like, you know, that, and him throwing me from the ceiling, then It's difficult to build a fight scene from a script. You have to be on location. You always find special stuff.
Welcome to hell!
Despite his rapidly growing success, Jean-Claude still keeps in constant shape by following a strict, multifaceted training regimen.
It's important for him that he runs and jogs because he's concerned about keeping your heart going and not being too stressed, because in this kind of business it's very stressful. And you gotta keep yourself in great shape and try to keep up in keeping yourself in good shape, because if not, if you sort of say, oh, today I can't do it, and before you know it, today it lands out to be 10 days later that you have not trained. But he's very conscious and he's very prudent, and he has to train and he has to work. It's a drug. Once you've worked out for so many years, it's become a part of you, like a good relationship is a part of you, like when you have your kids, they're a part of you, you know.
Here's the producer of Double Impact, Moshe Diamat.
It's physical energy, it's amazing. I remember one scene, it was toward the end of the shooting of the movie in Hong Kong. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're shooting a fight on this famous crane, and everybody was really tired. And he was fighting since dark, which was like at 7 o'clock in the evening. And everybody was sitting half dead. They were setting up the cameras for the next shot. And I saw Van Damme standing in the corner and doing sit-ups to pump up his muscles. And it's amazing. He's not using any artificial stuff, so he has to exercise non-stop.
Training, it's not difficult. Training, it's easy because I love to train. What's difficult, when you're doing movies, you're thinking about the release, about the publicity, about the next one, the script, this, that, the position, that. And when you train, you have to take everything out and to be empty in your brain, because when you train, to put on muscles, especially a small guy like me, I mean a small guy, I'm not too small, but I was very small, but to become from small to big, you have to concentrate. You have to focus on your biceps, your chest, your back, and you have to forget everything about business. That's the difficult part.
No, so we'll make two in one.
It's kind of funny, like two
Yeah.
Van Damme for the
Price of one.
Yeah, but it's free, but that's an expression.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, one of Hollywood's action elite. Here's Double Impact. This film represented the greatest test of Jean-Claude's acting skills to date. He'll be playing not one lead role, but two, twin brothers, Chad and Alex. To do a scene as one character and then play off that performance as another, a very different character required the utmost concentration.
It's a lot of action, but also it's two different types of people, like a Charles Bronson and a Chevy Chase, for example. And they both sing different, they have different mentality and different way of fighting and arguing and all that stuff, so it's great.
Alex, I think they screwed you.
Let me see.
Next time, I'll make the deal.
You have to change the way you talk, the way you move, the way you think, the way you fight, the way you react. It's all different, so it was not so easy.
There were many special challenges in this movie. First of all the twin effect shots. It's special effects, and it's very complicated. The process that we used was very, very complicated and advanced, so it will look convincing. And if you'll all see the movie, you'll see what I mean. You see many times on the screen him, I mean two of him, fighting with himself, talking to himself. You have to shoot what we call two parts of the screen. So you shoot with one Van Damme a scene, and he has to go, change, take a shower. He took so many showers every day, poor guy. New makeup, and go do the scene again. So it's very slow, complicated, especially in the fights where the position has to be the same, the camera has to have to stand in the same place.
There is one fight sequence where he fights himself. It's a process of using Jean-Claude himself, twinning shots where you shoot the same shot twice, and doubles. And there's different doubles. There's a double for Chad, a stunt double for Chad, and what we call a photo double for Chad. Then there's a stunt double for Alex and a photo double for Alex. And it's the interchangeability of these four doubles with the real Jean-Claude that it takes to actually create one fight.
The movie was shot in Hong Kong and in LA. And in Hong Kong, it's the stunt people are amazing. The doubles, they don't mind to get really hit. It's not like here. They complain immediately. But in Hong Kong, you know, you can really hit them. And in fact, they're upset if you don't touch them.
When they choreograph fights there, and they do a lot of fight movies, they're used to actually taking punches, not like straight out punches, but it's not the sort of flea flicker touch that people do in American movies. So Jean-Claude was actually able to make contact in slow motion with people, and when you see it, you know that he really hit these guys, as opposed to somebody who went like this and they put a huge, big sound effect on it. So it looks more real. When you know Jean-Claude, you know that he is a person of boundless energy and boundless enthusiasm, and overall boundless enthusiasm for the making of movies. I never saw anybody work so hard on a movie before.
He's a guy that's willing to learn. He's not afraid to learn. When he wants something in life, he goes for it 100%, and he gets it. He makes sure that that's the thing he's going to get. He owned a gym in Brussels, and when he saw me about, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I would say, he told his dad, says, "Dad, you see this girl? I'm going to marry her one day." And the father said, "Right, sure. Hey, Dad, I'm going to go to America and become a big star. You wait and see." Don't leave. The gym is very good, or whatever have you. You're doing great here in Belgium. But Jean-Claude wanted more in life. I know, and I believe, he's going to be one of the biggest actors in the history, and one of the biggest directors. Because that's his thing. His thing is, more than acting, is directing. And he wants to make good films, beautiful films. He's an extreme perfectionist. I mean, he's got this love and this drive, a drive that I've never seen in my life. It's nonstop.
After watching his bone-crunching work on the screen, it may be hard to believe, but there's a gentler side to this superstar as well. Jean-Claude and his wife, Gladys, are full supporters of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Here's Jay Swartz, the public relations consultant to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He grants, it's what the Make-A-Wish Foundation is. They grant wishes to terminally ill children. And in the MDA Association, as you can see, of what he's doing here today, and he's with the kids, and you could watch the glow in their eyes after, he talks to them or gives them an autographed picture. They look up to him, and it makes him feel good, because these are the people that put him where he is today. So this is his way of giving back.
Bill and Jason.
Hi, JC. I got an autograph with Van Damme.
Hey, he's my pal.
It's great when I can help some kid and to be there. I mean, just to be part of them, to make them happy. It's a great feeling, and you have to be responsible for that. So sometimes when I think I'm doing something bad, like if one day I'm like lazy, I don't want to train, I think about those kids, and I go and I train hard, and those kids, I mean, it's part of it. I love people. it's because people I met in this business. Without those people, I was not, you know, what I am right now. So I love people, and I want to help people. I want to do something nice in my life. It's better to do something nice than something bad. It's so simple.
Hollywood Stuntmakers will be right back. Thanks for being with us for a look at the career of Jean-Claude Van Damme. We'll see you soon, and keep safe.
In Mexico City and San Francisco, people spent hours, even days, trapped in the rubble of killer earthquakes. The stories of rescue contain true moments of courage. That's next. Then at 11 Eastern, Wildlife Tales.